Today I am flying 11 hours from San Francisco to Tokyo on board ANA's brand new business class called The Room. The beautiful suite comes with enclosed doors for privacy, the biggest seat I have ever seen in a business class, and ramen. Ramen on an airplane. I'm going to be flying with my family to Tokyo to witness the famous cherry blossom season, ride Mario Karts through the streets of Tokyo, and even visit a restaurant where you catch your own food. This epic journey is off to a great start with priority boarding. This is where I learned that my son and I have different approaches to boarding the plane. He turned the cabin into his own personal racetrack, while my wife and I followed him with our own kind of wheels. We got our first look at what will be home for the next few hours on this incredible flight. This has to be the widest airplane seat in the sky. Look at this. Could easily fit two of me. I seriously can't believe how massive these seats are. And the amenities around them are quite large too, like this huge TV my son started watching cartoons on. The only thing left to do was sit back, relax, and kick my feet up while I take a look around at the rest of the seat. It comes fully stocked with not one, but 2 pillows and a blanket, a little care package with an amenity kit, headphones, and slippers. I found a killer deal on these flights, which I'll share later on. I'm just feeling so grateful that I get to bring my family on today's adventure. You might have to wipe this smile off my face. But getting back to the features of the seat, it's incredible how many buttons there are. Like this one here closes the seat doors, offering different levels of privacy. And over here, these electronically operated buttons control the window shades. The amenity kit consists of all the essentials you need for a good night's sleep, including eye shades, a toothbrush and toothpaste, and facial mist. I find it so unnecessary that airlines include this, but I can't help using it every single time. Lennon wanted to lay his bed flat and watch a movie before bed. I think he has the right idea. By the push of a button, I turned my seat into a lie-flat bed as well. Just like the seat, the bed is massive and comfortable. Maybe one of the best I've slept in. We do have a huge day of exploring Tokyo tomorrow, so let's get some rest. Well, good morning from 30,000 feet and somewhere above the North Pacific Ocean. Just like that, we're only 2 hours away from Tokyo. I'm going to start off the morning by folding out my tray table and tucking into a light breakfast. I have a bowl of nuts and fruit to start while I enjoy some in-flight entertainment. We have taken many cramped flights in economy before as a family, so this amount of space for the three of us was absolutely life-changing. We even felt kind of far apart at times, but the whole family had the same idea of spreading out, enjoying our morning snacks, and watching some of our favorite shows. When it came time for our main meals, we ordered a few different dishes. They had a kids menu for Lennon with some delicious looking food on it. But on my side of the plane, I opted for a more traditional, hearty meal. When I heard they had ramen on this flight, that was a no-brainer choice for me. We are flying on ANA to Tokyo, Japan after all. I also had a chicken sandwich, but I would definitely recommend going with the Japanese menu. Can't believe I'm eating a bowl of hot, fresh udon noodles on a plane. This is delicious. I ended the delicious meal with a steamed red bean bun. A lot of airlines serve similar style food to each other, so it's fun to try a different style cuisine on ANA. Plenty of snacks, drinks, and entertainment later, it was time for one final facial misting as we prepare for our landing in Tokyo. The crew at ANA was even thoughtful enough to give us these postcards as a parting gift. As we waved goodbye to the airline crew, they told us that they had a new favorite first class passenger. I think I agree with them. All in all, the ANA experience was exceptional. Since we're all rested now, let's head straight into Tokyo to see the famous cherry blossoms. The cherry blossom season usually runs from March to May and is one of the most beautiful experiences to witness in person. Thousands and thousands of cherry blossom trees bloom white and pink flowers all over the country. Although it's busy at this time of year, it is 100% worth it to visit in my opinion. There are parks and shrines covered in these trees, and it is a special experience to have. Now it's time for something a little more adventurous. No trip to Tokyo is complete without riding a Mario Kart style go-kart through the streets. This has got to be one of the most fun experiences that you can have while in Japan. It still blows my mind that this is actually legal. We look so ridiculous out here driving on the streets of Tokyo. Everyone's like, who are these people? You get to pick a character to dress up as, and then for an hour, you drive through Tokyo's most famous streets, like Shibuya. This is the busiest crosswalk in the world, with 3,000 people crossing the street at the same time. And we're about to drive through that. We got some weird stairs, but luckily we made it through without hitting anyone. Letting out the inner child in me left me a little bit hungry, so we sped over to our next destination. Oh man, I feel like a little kid right now. There's a restaurant where you can fish for your own food. Whatever you catch, they'll cook up for you. There are so many different species of fish that you can catch. Whatever you can think of that swims in the water, they probably have it here. My favorite type of fish is snapper, and there just so happen to be snapper in the pool here. So let's try my luck and see if I can get one. Oh, got one on the line. Woo, got one. The staff stands by ready to help, offering encouragement and cheering you on. Oh yeah. Wow, that's a good one, huh?
Yeah.
All in all, the experience is super fun and unique. I've never seen anything like it before, and there's so many different options like lobster, clams, or this right here. I'm actually fishing for shrimp, which I didn't even know was something you could do.
Got him. Oh, look at that beauty. Woohoo!
Once your seafood has been caught, you then get to choose how you want it cooked. You can choose grilled, steamed, or fried with tempura.
As fresh as it gets.
I know I'm eating fish, but it's crazy that it doesn't have a fishy flavor. Everything is so fresh.
The grilled with butter and vegetables is next level. Here's my shrimp tempura.
And remember my scallop that was so hard to catch? Yep, that tasted incredible too. Now considering this experience costs $33 a person, all in all, I'd rate this a 10 out of 10. Totally worth it. Before I go, this is how I booked the ANA experience. ANA is a partner airline to Air Canada. On Air Canada's website, you can actually find availability for ANA's business class for 70,000 points. You can transfer those points from Chase, Capital One, and American Express directly into your Air Canada account. Considering this flight can cost